We're due to start a project here in Dunfermline where we're looking at the stabilisation of all the headstones in the cemetery. It's a national problem and we're working our way through all our sites, so it's going to be a long-term project, an ongoing project, a rolling programme where we continually check headstones and we make them safe as we check them, any that we find that are unsafe and need to be stabilised. It's quite a historical problem. It's been around for a few years, but in particular in Scotland, due to an incident in Glasgow 4 years ago, it's something that the Scottish authorities are now dealing with and treating quite seriously. We have 115 sites throughout Fife, so we have quite a big estate as far as our burial grounds go. So it's still a big issue for us. You know, even though we don't have a big town cemetery as such, we're spread out over the whole of Fife, so we've a lot to check. What we do initially, we do a visual assessment of all the sites and we prioritise them, and that's based on footfall in the cemetery. You know, if there's a lot of people that use it as a thoroughfare, a lot of people visiting it. We then will go into each site and we'll individually check each headstone for how safe it is, how stable it is. If it's found to be unsafe, we'll dismantle the stone and we'll dig it in so that at least it's upright. In most cases we won't make contact with the family, although the headstone is the family's responsibility. But when we get to newer areas there will be more contact and we'll make more of an effort to get in touch with families. When we're saying we're making them safe, we're doing the minimum to make it safe. You know, if a family wants to completely dismantle a stone and rebuild it properly, then they can do that. We're just doing enough so that it's upright, but that it's in a safe condition. Hopefully, you know, as our staff expertise grows, we'll maybe be able to move through it a lot quicker than we are at the moment. And we'll get to a stage, hopefully, where the majority of stones will have been checked and are safe, and it's really then just a case of keeping on top of it.